plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is part of my jungle, I guess. It's like mine now too. So anyway, I guess we'll have to get used to saying that in the new space once we're all moved in. Obviously, if you're new here, this is David's apartment and I'm moving in, so it's mine too. I don't know, it's weird because I'm like still at home in New York and then I'm here back and forth. Anyway, so that's not the point. The point is today we are going to be talking about some Hoya imports that I got probably about a month ago now, I want to say. Oh, that's the dishwasher. About a month ago, and it was kind of a disaster. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up about this company in case you were thinking of importing Hoyas. A lot of the places that I do import from don't always have a really wide selection of Hoyas. So a friend of mine reached out and she was like, hey, I've ordered from them before. It was really great. I'm going to place another order. Go through the website and let me know if there's anything that you want and we'll like do a joint order. And I was like, sure, sounds good. Like I was looking to spend some money on some imports this spring. So I ordered 10 Hoyas from this company and only 9 of them came. They came in 2 separate boxes, which was really irritating. And one just literally never showed up. Like they just didn't ship it. So they're not the easiest to communicate with either, unfortunately. So anyway, this company is called Asian Plant Exchange. So I'm gonna leave their information for you guys. And this is more of like a cautionary tale, an import gone wrong, because I think it's important to show you the good and the bad side of importing plants. You guys know I've imported from AroidAsia, Aroid Market, and Greenspaces.id, and I've had really great experiences with all 3 of those companies. I placed another import order with AroidAsia recently. I have discount codes for all 3 of those shops too if you guys are looking for some plants to import. If you're afraid to, I get it. It's because of things like this. It's kind of the risk that you take when you import plants. It's either going to be very high reward or a major sacrifice. So they are supposedly sending a few new ones. I don't know which ones exactly because my friend has been in contact with them since she was the one who placed the order, and she said that they seemed confused. So she's not exactly sure even what Hoyas they're resending us. So hopefully the right ones. Fingers crossed. So you guys would have seen the first few that I'm going to show you if you've seen any of my like moving with plants vlogs where I'm showing you what's in the greenhouse, because these ones were in the first box. So I've had them for a little while, and then everything else came in the second box, and I just hadn't like had time to coordinate with her to pick them up. So she was holding on to them for me and trying to rehab them for me, and I just recently picked them up. So I wanted to show you those. But first, the ones that came in the first box, first I'm going to show you one that's not dead, and that's the Hoya Thomsonii Pink. So it's got these cute little fuzzy splashy leaves, and this is new growth here. So this one was much larger. This was just the only bit of the plant. All of these were much larger. This is just the only bit of the plant that's alive. So, but it's alive. It's just, it's not as big as the plant that I ordered, and I'm having to reroute everything. I had her put them in perlite for me, which she's never done before, bless her heart. But it's doing really well. So Hoya Thomsonii. And the other 2 I have in this plastic bag here. I had the Thomsonii in here, but I took it out because it was doing better. This was a Hoya species Saba. I don't think it's alive. I literally don't see any single little speck. I keep trimming the stem back and there's no wax that comes out, which means it's probably just dead. Yeah, this is just a dead stick with roots. So hopeful little me just like keeps it in there anyway, because this was a really beautiful plant on my wish list that hopefully they remember to replace. And then this is my Hoya elliptica. Isn't it beautiful? I had to cut a lot of it back. This was a huge plant. I can show you on the screen a picture of it when she unwrapped it. Super dead. So, but it does have, I don't know, I gotta cover my face here. Dude. A little green there. There's a little bit of green there. And then, I don't know if you could see down in the cup, there's a couple little growth points. So I need to top some of these off with more perlite, but I don't know. I think it's coming back. At least parts of it are. It's got little growth points come out of all bunch of different places. So those are the ones that I've had in my possession for a little while now, and these other ones are ones I just picked up the other day. So I want to show you what I got and what they're looking like. Again, these are like, if not half the size, like smaller than that, of the plants that I actually ordered. So this first one here is the Hoya motoski. She put labels on them for me because she's really cute. This one, look at this leaf, how beautiful it would have been if it wasn't like dead and dying. I need to get in here and see what we're working with. I think she put like Super Thrive or something in the perlite because it smells bad. Yeah. This was a beautiful, beautiful Hoya. It's alive, but it's not like, it's very flimsy still, so we're hoping for the best. We're gonna clean her up a little bit, top her off with some fresh perlite, and hope for the best. Put her in the greenhouse and hope for the best. So Hoya motoski. It's rooting. Not super rooted, but it's rooting. It was a much larger plant than what it is now. So was this one. And this is the Hoya bordeniae. Doesn't have a ton of perlite in it. Got to fill it up a little bit more, and it won't be so wobbly. These leaves get nice and sun stressed. Okay, get my head out of the frame so you can see. And they're really cute. So it's a bummer that it's like half dead. It looks like this was newer growth, and like, I don't know, it should bounce back, but again, the leaves are very, very flimsy, so it needs love. They've stiffened up, she said, since she first got them. So I don't even know what they looked like. Oh man, they must have been so sad. Okay, this is the Hoya mirabilis. This one doesn't look bad. It's just significantly, this one's like nice and stiff, most of the leaves. It's just significantly smaller. So like most of the plant was dead. I like this one because again, the leaves can get really nice and sun stressed. They're kind of like burgundy on the backs. They're nice, dark, pointy leaves. Hoya mirabilis. The next one, this one you guys should be familiar with. This is the Hoya matild. It's a Carnosa and Serpens cross, and some of the leaves are nice and firm, but other ones are not so much. They're like really sad and flimsy. Some of these back here. Try not to spill perlite. She said that this is like a quarter of the plant. So imagine. Oh, it has a peduncle. Oh, okay. So I have hope for this one, for sure. Maybe not all these vines will survive. Some of them are looking pretty dead back here. But I mean, this one vine here that has the peduncle on it is happy. It actually looks like it wants to bloom. So it's just sad because, like, imagine, looks like another peduncle. Oh, it's got a bunch of peduncles. Imagine what this looked like what it could have looked like if it was the full plant and it was healthy. It'll get there one day. It's just sad because I have one of these. I have a baby, but I ordered a larger one so that I could like chop it up and propagate it for you guys. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that anytime soon with this. So it's definitely gonna need to get chopped. It's got a shit ton of peduncles. It's just this one that's like activated, but it looks a little crusty. But the rest of them, they're there. Tons of peduncles. So Hoya Matild, looking really sad. This next one I am actually excited about because it's firmed up and it's actually quite happy, these leaves. And this is the Hoya nooch. Snoochy boochy noochies. You guys, I wanted this one for so long and you should know why. I mean, it looks like a calistophylla. It's huge. The leaves almost feel like felted and it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. So this one seems to be perfectly fine. It's got some roots down in there, and like I said, the leaves are really nice and firm, like all of them. So I don't remember if she said this one was any larger. I think this might have just been the size of the plant, but this is the happiest one, and I'm pretty excited about it because this has been on my wish list for a really long time, and I ain't mad at it. So Hoya nooch. Who names these things? The last one is not doing well and it's really depressing. It's alive, it's not dead, but it feels very flimsy, and it's the Hoya Carnosa Stardust. So you could see the leaves they don't look happy. They're very flimsy. Don't look happy at all. Don't know what the roots are doing down there. Looks like it's rooting, but who knows? Honestly, I gotta get in there and take a better look at it. But this is the Hoya Carnosa Stardust, or at least it was supposed to be. So I'd say that these are the happiest. The nooch and the Thomsonii are the happiest, even though this is a fraction of what the plant was supposed to be. At least there's some of it still alive, because this one's been on my wish list for a long time, and I guess these blooms are pink, because there's more than one type of Thomsonii, because this one says pink, and that's usually what it means when there's a color after the name of the Hoya. So this one's in good shape too, the mirabilis, but it's much smaller than what it was supposed to be as well. So there's a couple successes in here. A lot of disappointment in the especially the first package. Most of them were dead. Yeah, sad, very sad. Oh, the other one I got was the Hoya Ching something wensis. I'll leave a picture of it. It's cute. It's like got these cute little baby leaves. Her and I actually both ordered one, and they didn't send either one. So that was the 9 that I ordered, and the one that they were supposed to send me, that hopefully they'll be resending me, and I'll be coming back to you with some good news. But for now, I would say if you're trying to import Hoyas, maybe think twice before ordering from this company, because I don't plan on ordering from them ever again, especially when it's really difficult to communicate after when you have a problem. That's never fun. Like I can't be bothered with that. That's why I really like the people over at AroidAsia are very, very sweet. So are the people at Aroid Market and Greenspaces.id. They get back to you in a timely manner. They're on a different side of the world, so they message you at different times of the day, but they definitely get back to you usually within 24 hours if you reach out to them with any questions or concerns and things along those lines. Very, very, very sweet people. So I have another order, like I said, coming from AroidAsia. I ordered like 7 or 8 Hoyas from them. You can go check them out if you want to and use my code. Put it on the screen for you here and get, I think it's either 10 or 15% off. I don't remember. I think it's 10% off. I think it's just Jacqueline 10. Definitely go and check them out. They have a lot of amazing Aroids too, obviously, but I'm glad that they're getting more Hoyas. So go and check them out if you are a Hoya lover like me. Before we go, I also wanted to show you some cuttings that my friend gave me while I was visiting her yesterday. This is the Hoya, oh my god, the name, it's just escaping my brain. But it's one that I have had my eye on for a while, and she just happened to have some cuttings of it and was like, here you go, girl. And I was like, wait, what? Are you sure? And it even has a little peduncle. Do you see the little peduncle? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? So the medium that she has it in, this is actually called Fluval. Yes, that's what it's called. And if you've never heard of it, now you have. I had never heard of it until she showed it to me, and it's just these like little black balls of, I think, they're just volcanic ash, and they're just literally Fluval. And you fill it up with water the same way you would with perlite or pon or leca, or literally any medium that you want to propagate in. So I'm gonna leave it here in the Fluval. She said she had only had it in here for not even a week, and it's already growing roots. So I'm gonna go on ahead and say Fluval is a new thing that we might be trying for shits and giggles. I guess we'll see how it goes. Trying not to leave any Fluval on the couch. David's gonna come back and be like, what are these little turds on the couch? Like, no, sweetie, it's just my Fluval. Anyway, that is that Hoya that I can't remember the name of. I think it starts with an I. Illigorium, something along those lines. Anyway, so that is my experience with Asian plant export. They have a lot of really amazing Hoyas for some really great prices. It almost felt too good to be true, and it was. Granted, we have a few that are happy and did make it okay, but for the money that I paid, I was expecting much more plant and much happier plant. So that's disappointing. Hopefully we have good news in a couple of weeks that we're getting some replacement plants from them, as well as my AroidAsia order coming in the mail. And you guys know I'm gonna unbox it with you. I couldn't unbox this one with you because it was delivered to her and I wasn't here, and she just needed to open them. So that is it for this video. I know I'm a little bit all over the place. I've been here taking care of David. He's not feeling well, and I just wanted to show you what's been going on. So I did move some plants over as well that I can show you guys in another video if you want. Give you a little tour of what the greenhouse is looking like now. If that's something you want to see, I can definitely film that like today. But that is it for right now. And the big Hoya disaster, the great Hoya disaster of 2022. I keep forgetting what year it is too. Everything is fine. I appreciate you, fam. If you like this video and you want to see more about my imports, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, then give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. Check out the David and Jack's channel. We're going to be filming some stuff for you guys, hopefully this week, to get up there. Go catch up on any old videos if you haven't yet. And yeah, check out my join button down there. The link will also be in the description box, as well as the comment section pinned to the top. So lots of places for you to find that if you want to become an official Plant Fam member. So I'm gonna shut up now. I love you, fam, and I will see you in next one.